Evaluating and approving teacher salary and staff salary has to be one of the top priorities of Board of Education. I think the teachers union and the other four bargaining units are an integral part of that process. I think particularly teaching, even though there's numbers and in construction, we see union and non-union. I'm not sure those unions are as active and proficient as our local teachers union is. I think they do a valuable job for the teachers, and I think the negotiation is a necessary evil to help maintain quality teachers and quality staff in Carroll County. Again, I think what they do is appropriate. I don't think they should be more involved with the Board of Ed or more involved with some of the other decisions. I think they need to represent their members and their non-members, and I think that helps in the negotiations. I think it would be nice in utopia that the Board of Ed, one of the things I'm learning in this process, there are so many things that the Board of Ed does. We look at the big things, closing schools, teachers' pay, whatever, and we get such hard opinions on it. While they're doing that, they're doing 100 other things. So it would be nice to think that they would maintain perfect standards for the teachers and they would maintain fair and equitable pay. But I think it needs to be the system of checks and balances that the union provides to make that happen. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Kiler.
With the last question, I said that I thought the teachers union and the other four bargaining units were an integral part of negotiations and getting proper conditions and proper pay, and I strongly believe that. I do not feel we should have the Me Too clause. I think each of those units should be able to negotiate independently, and I think we have some issues with teachers' pay. I'm not sure I believe we're losing teachers in great numbers for that reason, but we still need to look at it and we need to work at it. I think the Board of Ed, as running any business, they need to man up and say, we're not going to shaft the custodian so we can give the teachers more pay. But maybe some years they may say, well, we need to get the teachers up a little bit and central office has to bite the bullet this year. They need to make those tough decisions without a clause requiring that everybody's equal. So again, I'm a strong believer in negotiating units. I think they do a good job in representing all their people. I think they work together some, and I think that's great. But I think as far as Board of Ed, they shouldn't be required with a Me Too clause, and they need to man up and make the right decisions on compensating all the staff and employees. And even with the Me Too clause, I think, again, I'm trying to learn, we still have some hourly people. We have some other people in the system that aren't represented by those 5 units, and sometimes they get the short end of the stick. And again, I don't think Board of Ed should allow that to happen. Nobody in our system working with our children should be overlooked regardless of their negotiating unit. Thank you.